Hi everyone. Uh, Today's video is specifically about. I wanted to make a video about coffee. So I am very fond of coffee, and we use a lot of we use coffee in a lot of rituals, and so they've been. I've never really thought about making any oil or anything like that with coffee because it never occurred to me earlier that we can use coffee for anything apart from rituals, because what we do is basically whenever we are talking about a ritual. And now uh, let's not get into ritual as in being a ceremonial magic or something. Ceremonial magics are really difficult. Ceremonial magic would be something like, if you're talking about the Indian way of doing puja, is called ceremonial magic in the West. So if you're talking about ceremonial magic, not like that. Not too many people have the time for it, but it is something to do with the small things that we can do at home when we are at home, and for our protection, for the protection of our loved ones, for home protection, for protection of money. So protection really doesn't only mean that uh, theft or accident or anything like that. If you are you need to keep yourself protected all the time. We meet so many people. Not necessarily everybody is going to like you the way you would like, or so there are times that people do have different ideas about you, and they are jealous inside, and for various things that things don't work out, and coffee, the way coffee is, so it basically, what it does is it protects you from draining your energy. So there are a lot of energy vampires which are around us, and some people you'll see when you meet certain people, you'll always see that you're drained after that. And some people, when you meet, you see that you feel very good after that. So that's the kind of aura that they're carrying with them. Now, so there's a very easy way of making coffee oil, but I'm not talking if you don't have the chance of getting probably the essential coffee oil, the essential oil of coffee, you can actually get a tincture which you can make yourself with. Well, I'll make another video for how to make that oil. But I'm not really talking about when I'm talking about coffee. I'm not talking about instant coffee. So I'm talking about coffee beans. I'm talking about coffee beans crushed. So what you can do is, when you're talking about, we can have coffee around our bed, sprinkled, or we can have coffee beans. I'm not talking about crushed coffee here. I'm talking about coffee beans which can be kept at the corners of the bed, under the mattress, or at the corners, or at the corners of the house. And you can apply, now that it is winter, you can easily apply a few drops of coffee oil along with the moisturizer that you use, with the intention that you're not going to be carrying energy. Like for a person like me, I when I would be, everything I put intention into, like whether I am making my coffee, whether it's my breakfast or any other thing that I'm cooking, anything that I'm making, whether it is writing something, writing my dreams. So I always mention that make a note of things in your book, in your small book that you keep. If anyone knows me personally would know that any small ritual that I do, or the date, I would write down the date, I would write down the ingredients, I would write down everything around it. So since I mix up a lot of things, it's not only the Indian things that I use. I use a lot of things which has got intention. I use a lot of bird feather, I use a lot of leaves, I use a lot of flowers. So everything has spirit. Now, if you look at the pagan way of looking at things, everything has energy. The similar way, if you look at physics, everything has energy. So everything that is around you, it has a certain amount of energy. So the energy of coffee has got the energy of protection. To some extent, I feel that it could be because we give coffee for our ancestors, so they like coffee. So I keep a cup of coffee. Uh, my coffee also keeps lying around somewhere in the house throughout the day because I have it throughout the day, and probably people think that I am not being able to finish that coffee, but it's nothing like that. I had the intention that it is a coffee which is made for my ancestors, and I sip from it. So it makes me feel as if I'm getting their protection all the time, and as a part of protection, they are in me somewhere or around me somewhere, protecting me in my spiritual work or in my ascension somewhere. Because your ascension essentially means that you are going to be a part of many adverse situations in your life, and it is not really going to be easy. There is going to be hurt, there is going to be pain, there is going to be a lot of other things which are going to come up. So mainly what you need to do is you can brew coffee, you can use coffee beans, you can crush those coffee beans, and you can put it in your intention packet. Like you write in a piece of paper. I would prefer a brown paper that you get from the market when you go to the chemist, or nowadays even from grocery stores you get those brown packets, and you can tear out that brown packet and write your intention there, whatever be the intention. If you want to connect to your ancestors, if you want to get their blessings, if you want them to be a part of your protection, you can always request them to be there. You can put a little bit of coffee in there, so the connect with them happens in a better way. I derive a lot of my energy from natural things around me, which is like the plants, the flowers, the essential oils that I use. So I use those energy, and what happens is a lot of time we feel that we are around people who are going to drag our energy. So uh, I carry some amount, a little bit of coffee, a coffee bean probably, or sometimes if I don't have a coffee bean, then rarely I use instant coffee, but the beans are very good. So since the veil is very thin right now, we are around November now, so till January the veil is going to be very thin, and you're going to be people can drag your energy. There are going to be more of energy vampires who are around us. So for the protection from them, I think it's essential that you can carry coffee beans, you can have them around you, and I think it's going to make a lot of difference to your life. I definitely want you to try this, and I want you to write to me about it, how you have actually experienced. You can use a few coffee beans under your pillow for divination, for dreams, for lucid dreaming, and you can also apply the coffee oil before you go to bed. You can put it, under your feet to go to different places during your sleep. And I think what I love most about it is it connects us to our ancestors, and I am a die-hard fan of uh, people who passed away and for people who have passed on actually, and I love connecting to them, and I get my answers from them. So I wouldn't say I follow my heart, because I would say the heart, when the heart decides something, the mind has very little control over it. So I would say that I open my heart to my ancestors, to the spiritual beings who are around me, who I take my support and guidance from, and coffee helps me to connect to them. A lot of people had asked me to talk about coffee, and I think this was a good time and a good chance to talk about it, because uh, the veil is thin. Make use of it. Connect to your deities, connect to your ancestors, and start on with your spiritual journey at this time. It's a wonderful time to be around them and for a new beginning.